To me, I just thought, well, it was what I expected out of a movie. Like, I was like, yo, what else can they do? They can't do anything else except for try to do what's already been done and just put it in a modern twist. Because, like, even with Christopher Reeves and those Superman movies, like, at least theirs, they didn't have the technology and everything that now, but at least then, it's like, the story, like the pacing, it was all there. Like, I mean, yeah, like here it's like the pacing is like,
oh, it's so frenetic, bro. It's like all over the place.
Really?
And in some parts for me, it just lagged. I was like, this is just lagging. Like, can you move on? Can we push to something else? Like.
Then in the other scenes, it's like it's too fast. Like I remember the scene they let that baby little kaiju out. The like, what is this going to be the distraction? Then the other guy was like, well, it's going to get big. And then the next scene, humongous, giant, like
giant. The cops said they saw it was like 8 feet tall, and then it got bigger than that. It was like, okay, all right. You know,
and then actually, you know what? Let's go all in.
In the trailer, they had that scene where like him and Lois were like talking or like about the kids, and they had something going on in the back. It was like purple, and like in that outside the window. The way that's done in the movie, like actually, in real time, was cool things about it. Like Lois was like, I guess she was like us as the audience. She's looking out like, okay, like,
you gonna do something?
We're gonna do anything about this. Like this looks like a pretty big deal. Oh, they got it. Oh, okay, all right. So I liked some of it, but at the same time, it just felt like all this is too much. Superman should be the focus. Like if they would have just focused on Superman and Lex and that relationship, it would have been great. But what you were just saying about it's already been done, or what can they do? Man, they can do plenty. All you have to do is execute. Like this movie could have been really good if they hadn't had him getting his ass kicked the whole time.
That's what I meant by when I said like, yo, he is Superboy.
He getting his ass kicked the whole time. He getting drugged like the whole time, and it's like
captured.
Oh my god! Weakened.
But look, and he's emotional. But as I said before, this is Superboy. All right, he isn't Superman yet. He is Superboy, meaning that he is gonna screw up. And when I watched this film, it was a couple of things that I was like, he hasn't matured yet. He doesn't understand, because it was certain things that I was like, really? Like in the storyline, y'all did this soon already? For example, it's like, yo, Lois knows who Superman is already? Not only that, but there was probably about like at least 5 people that already was like, yo, since when did Lois started dating like, Superman?
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess maybe it's just the Batman in me, but Bruce Wayne would never do some crap like that. Because I remember in Justice League Unlimited when Wonder Woman and Batman, when they was like staking out this place, Wonder Woman was like, yo, so Batman, have you ever thought about, dating and going out? And Batman was like, Yeah, Batman was like,
Yeah.
first off, if you date anybody in the league, like your emotions, like that cause problems. Secondly, if my villains knew that I was going out with somebody, they will attack her to get to me, and I can't have that. And he was just going on like down the list.
Yeah.
It's like you get it, you understand, right? But with Superman, it's like everybody knows that Lois is going out with Superman. Everybody knows, and I'm like, really?
Everybody knows everything. Everybody knows everything.
Like
every planet, you know, they go jump in a ship just willy nilly. Oh yeah, oh you got a ship, cool.
Yeah, like it's fine. Just
this is what we do here.
Yeah, no questions asked.
The city split in half. Oh yeah, you know, it's just a normal day in Metropolis.
A normal day. But
Tuesday.
I know the insurance rate's gonna be out the.
Oh my god, bro!
The insurance company be like, man, like there's Godzilla attacking Metropolis. Well, make sure your insurance is paid up, man. It's another Tuesday, man. What can you say?
But James Gunn can, and this is another good thing about the movie for me. I like the base that it set up. I really do. I appreciate the base because it's like, okay, metahumans exist. Lex is now in prison. All right, Superman's still Superman. He's gonna be stronger now than ever because he's more solidified in who he is. They could do. Like, they haven't done Brainiac yet in live action. Brainiac is your next. He's your next villain, and you could use it where, like Justice League did, where he uses Lex to like plumb out because Lex builds him a new body, you know. And the Justice League, he uses him to build him the body, and he comes out. They could totally do that, and they could make a good movie. The Justice Gang. This is a criticism. Why did it say JL on their logo, but they were calling themselves the Justice Gang? Was that Lord? Because I know that they work for Max Lord. I know that they're like Lord Tech. Was it something Lord? Is that what the JL was for? And they had the Hall of Justice.
Yeah. They had the old school Hall of Justice, like the real old school Hall of Justice.
Yeah, like okay.
Look, they blend in too many things together.
Oh, all right. Oh man, don't even get me started about that. What happens before the movie ends? Something happens that was so stupid, so ridiculous. I was just like, y'all just throwing everything in the wall, trying to see what sticks. This is horrible.
Oh, you talking about when inserting somebody?
Yeah.
Look, it was rumored. Like, it was rumored.
No, he said it. He said it was because they're getting a movie. He said that it would happen.
But how they did it, it was
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Like what? Like, oh yeah, like, you know, it's this person just comes by every so often from, like, you know, partying, like intergalactic parties and stuff, just coming back just to retrieve something.
Drunk.
Word.
Disrespectful.
That was that was definitely one of the surprises that kind of stuck with me. It was 3 surprises that stuck with me. That was the first. Actually, the one before that one, I guess, would be my number 2, was the reveal of a person in Nothing But Black. Now, if you like comics, right, there's a certain series that pretty much takes well-known superheroes and give it a cynical spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you read the comics, the reveal of a certain character in the Superman movie is 1-for-1 the same reveal that was a plot point in this series. Like, I
think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
It's you know what? I just put like a spoiler warning, but like when I put this up, I just put a spoiler warning.
Okay.
The series that I'm talking about is The Boys.
See, I never watched The Boys. Like, I've seen parts of it.
Like, hold on. Like, do you want me to spoil it or?
I don't mind. I don't mind. I think I already know. Are you talking about Black Noir?
Yes.
Okay.
So in the comic book series,
yes,
like Black Noir is a clone of Homelander.
yeah.
He's a clone of Homelander that was created just in case if Homelander should ever get out of whack or whatever. Black Noir was going to kill him and take his place. That same premise, that could have been something that could have been used within the Superman film.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that initially. It was so pointless and out of place. It really didn't even. Nothing in this movie sticks with me. Like none of it.
To me, it was like it was a lot of Ultraman. It was a lot of wasted potential. Like that's what I was a little bit aggravated at. Like number one, why would y'all call him Ultraman? Like Ultraman is Superman on a different Earth.
Yeah, Justice Lords.
Yes, and I'm like, all right, why would y'all call him Ultraman? And then when y'all reveal who he is and he's just a clone, and then Lex is like, oh well, you know, I got your DNA and I created him, and he's a little bit more stupider than you is, if you can believe it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, that's definitely a hint to Bizarro. And I'm like, all right, so is this Bizarro? Is this his?
Could be.
Yeah, like, is this his origin story? Because, like, he has the same name. He's technically Kryptonian. And then because at the end, he gets thrown into a dark hole, which could potentially be the Phantom Zone, or this universe Phantom Zone if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah,
like, yo, is this real? Is this Bizarro?
Could
like
be.
That's something I was like, okay, waste the potential.
It was full of that.
The last surprise I remember, like that when I saw it, I laughed, and that was the cameo of Peacemaker.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was like, huh, that's okay, interesting.
That was cool.
If anything, one good thing about this film is that, yeah, I can see this being part of James Gunn's like DC universe. I can see it.
Yeah, for sure.
What's his name? Flag Senior.
Yeah, with Flag Senior. For Creature Commandos.
Like when I seen that, I was like, oh, my bad.
No, I'm over here. I was yawning a couple of times, man. It's not because I'm bored. I'm just tired. But I'll be okay. So, this movie fuels me.
We'll wrap it up in a bit.
No, we're good. This movie fuels me. I say I'm not tired. No, this movie it fuels me. My brain.
What with anger?
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't even call it anger. I just call it just disappointment. I mean, you know, people say, "Oh, you set your standards too high, your expectations." Well, it's like, well, yeah, because
this Superman, like, yo,
yeah,
this Superman,
and it's 2025, and it's like, from the trailer, it looked like this was going to be a really good movie, and then you watch the movie, and it's like, oh, well, that was it. Like nothing. Infinity War is always a good litmus for me, because Infinity War, this one movie, Infinity War, you didn't see any of that stuff coming. Like the trailer shows you things, but when you watched Infinity War for the first time, it was every scene, your mind was probably just like, what? Like from the beginning, from the way it starts, boom, 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 and that movie don't let up. Endgame, I love Endgame too because it's the close, but Infinity War is a fast-paced 3 hours. You don't even notice. This is like boom, 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 boom. Oh shit! He just threw a moon. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they fighting in Wakanda. Oh, they fighting over here. Oh, like it's so much going on. Because
number one, everything was building up, leading to that moment. But also,
it has that on its side. You're right. It has that on its side.
Yeah,
sure.
it's that. But then also, one thing about Marvel, especially when it comes to the trailers, they're very good at deception.
They are.
So it's like that's really something that DC has been missing. Like deception. It's like, yo, deceive your audience when it comes to the trailers.
Yeah.
Like it sounds maniacal, it sounds manipulative, but if you can deceive your audience with the trailers to the point that when they go and watch the movie, it's something entirely different, then they would pretty much appreciate that. With this Superman movie, I would appreciate it if it was more so like a series on HBO Max rather than a movie, because it's like there's too much to unpack and too many things going on all at once, to the point that if you are a fan of DC Comics, if you're a fan of these characters, then you would know what's going on. But again, this movie is not general public friendly. It isn't a casual movie. This is like a movie for the fans. Already have to be a fan, and that works against it.
Yes, like on two fronts. I mean, because for the general audience, they don't know what's going on, and for the comic book fans, quote unquote, we know what's going on. So if it's not amazing, we're going to catch it. And that's me. I'm like, I know what Green Lantern can do. I know that he would make oven mitts.
But then check this out. Even if you are
a baseball bat, what? You're a Green Lantern. I know you're a Guy Gardner. You're a douche, but you're still awesome too, bro. I just thought that was a chance for James Gunn to say, "Look, y'all, this is what Green Lantern is gonna look like." He could have really showcased it. This is what Green Lantern is gonna be in this universe. Bad. And for me, it was just like,
Look, they're trying to make it comic booky, I guess. But
it wasn't even comic booky. It was just corny. Comic booky can be good.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. Like Scott Pilgrim versus the World is always that's a good example for me. That movie super plays into what it is. Like,
I was about to say something, but you know what? Screw it. I am going to say it because it's true.
Go ahead.
Watchmen.
It's a ripoff. It's literally frame for frame.
Frame for frame. And then it's like, but it was still good. It was still good. Like, even if you watch like the regular movie was like an hour and some minutes.
It's like 2 hours. If you watch the director's cut though.
Yes, 4 hours. That was the original.
With the Black Freighter stuff in it. They do all the Black Freighter, all the pirate story, the reading and everything inside of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the Zack Snyder cut before the Zack Snyder cut.
For
That's
sure.
what it really was. I was like, that was good. Like
this movie played into it. It played into being a comic book movie. I mean, that was not the issue. Like, and they went all the way in. Like, and I give them that. I mean, it was like a comic book with, we just got this black hole device. And, we just can create pocket dimensions. Okay, we got little baby kaijus already. Okay, like, Mr. Trivia can do all this. Can do all this stuff. Lois knows how to fly this ship. Okay, this, everything. They went all in, but execution is everything. Have you ever seen Dick Tracy?
Yeah, I seen Dick Tracy.
Like 1990.
The noir film.
Bro, I till this day will battle anybody who tries to tell me that Dick Tracy is not one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. Because it totally is. Like, it plays into what it is, the cheese, the makeup, the effects. Like, it goes all the way in. But the execution was there. Like, you can be a comic book movie. Listen, Infinity War is another good example. They go all the way in. It's a dark movie, but they go to, every Vormir, different planets, the stones. Like, they go all the way in. But it's the execution that makes it stand above the rest. The execution to this movie just wasn't there.
This is what I believe. I believe it's there, but is one aspect about comic books that when it's translated into a movie is kind of difficult, and that is when you're reading a comic book, like especially like the early Silver Age comic books, right? Essentially, they want you to read, but don't ask how or why. Like, don't ask questions. It is what it is. It's like, like just like in this film, it's like, why is this going on? Don't ask. It just is what it is. Like,
oh, for sure. I'm not asking why, and I'm not even asking why.
No. But that's the double-edged sword, because even though the movie is pretty much asking the audience not to question why, it's very important for you to know why. Like, it goes back to like what I said before. It's like when you're watching the film, you're already supposed to assume who these people are, what their motives are, and everything else. And the thing is, even if you have knowledge of the comic books, this is still technically a new cinematic universe. So you still like, all right, I know in general that Lex Luthor doesn't like Superman, but why does this Lex don't like Superman? Like, what in particularly happened to this Lex? Because again, like what we're watching with James Gunn's universe, it's still different iterations of the same characters. So it's like, all right, why? What's Lex's motives for Superman? Like, I get he gave us like this speech and everything, but that's weak. Because I mean, it all comes down to it's like, yo, I don't like you because you have power.
Yeah, you're taking it from me. You know, it was very egotistical. I think he even said it.
Yeah,
you know, he was talking about Galileo and like Aristotle or some, you know. No, so he and I like the motive. Like I say, they could use it more. They could use it again. I didn't put a good base. The conflict between Lex and Superman was not the issue of this movie.
But this is again going back to like execution. Like, even I give you a good example of Smallville, right? Smallville executed that so well. Not to mention like the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. But the thing is, when it came to Lex Luthor and Superman, it was always God versus human. Like, they're opposite ends of the spectrum, the yin and yang. Lex Luthor is a human being. The only thing he has is his intellect. His intellect is his superpower. That's the only weapon that he actually has to back against anything, to manipulate, to pretty much obtain power. Nemesis, Superman. Superman is God. Like, Faz
on a physical level.
Yeah, like he can level a whole entire city if he wants to. He can put the whole entire earth into subjugation at any point in time. But the most infuriating thing to Lex is that Superman doesn't want these powers. All he wants, really, if he could, was to be like a normal human and live a normal life. So Superman has all these powers that really deep down he doesn't even want. Because these powers, him being Superman, his duty to protect, it gives him purpose, but at the same time, it's the very thing that makes his life miserable. Meanwhile, Lex is pissed off at Superman because Lex will give anything to have that power. And just to watch somebody who has all of it and be like, I don't even want this. I was born with it. It was given to me. That right there pisses off Lex. Like, if they would have executed that just a little bit more, that would have been perfect, because that's like a philosophical battle.
For sure.
So, like, yeah, like
they didn't.
Yeah, like if they executed it, like it would have been better. But given the time frame and everything, like, no, James Gunn would have been better off doing the doing the Zack Snyder route and just release a 4-hour film cut of it, and then we'll probably be like, you know what, it flushes out.
Yeah.
That's the motivation behind that. But nah, like we just thrown into the mix and was like, all right, we see everything that's happening. We don't understand why any of this crap. So James Gunn, you better make sense of this later on because right now we're lost. Like we're gonna need a series, we're gonna need a tie-in comic book, we're gonna need something in order for us to like properly digest everything we just saw in the Superman movie. Because right now it's more so like, all right, here's what's going on. You don't understand it, but you'll understand it later when we kind of flush this out later on in the future. But for now, here's some spectacle.
And it wasn't even a long movie. Like,
it was
like 2 hours, maybe 15 minutes. It wasn't long at all, but I felt like it was too long. I'm sitting here by the third act. I'm like, all right, when are we gonna wrap this up? Because y'all aren't doing anything.
Yeah, like it was not to be mean or anything, but it was like a very long Smallville episode.
Wow, that's like, not a bad comparison.
Like that's pretty much what it was, because within Smallville there was so many commentaries, so many relationship banter, and then if you're lucky you'll get some action flick where he runs super fast and dodge bugs and stuff. But you'll probably get those type of scenes in Smallville maybe like once every 2 to 3 episodes, because in between it's just a long period of relationship banter and ideologies and talking and just a bunch of talking.
And this, even the things they did with side characters, like Jimmy Olsen had a little side story going on, and I like that. I liked it because it was very very relatable to real life, because like if there's some women out there that bad like that, and you be like, oh, why you ain't jumping on that? But she's a psycho. You don't want to talk to her like that. That's realistic. Not just women, but people. Period. Like that's very. I was like, that's very real. I mean, because you might see it and be like, dude, what are you doing? Like, look, do you see her? You know what I mean? But no.
Believe it or not, it was him. How would you like that? The world was saved because Jimmy decided to be a pimp. She was like, oh, if I tell you this information, could you spend the weekend with me?
The weekend. I like that made me chuckle, because I thought she was about to say something deep, like, you know, like be together like forever. She was like, just the weekend.
It's like,
I'm gonna give you all this huge stuff, and you just gotta spend. Because even he was like, how many days?
Yeah,
he was like 3 days, or like that, like, dang, bro, she that bad?
Hey, man, but look, he took one for the team. He saved the world.
Which was just like, this Superman needs a lot of help.
He does, and that's
got Lois coming to save you.
Yes, and even Crypto saved them numerous of times. That's why I said it's like, yo, he is definitely like, this is Superboy. He isn't Superman yet.
All I know is that Henry Cavill, or Man of Steel, that Superman, he figured out how to do his powers in like 3 hours. I mean, he always knew he had them. He always knew he had them because he was helping people, like, you know, when he was wandering the earth and stuff. He had the powers, but when he got the suit and he became Superman, he figured it out, like, you know, he was like, oh, I'm that guy. Okay, cool. I could do all this.
Because in that particular case, he had no choice.
Yeah, exactly. Because the threat was real. Like, you gotta have a good villain. Lex was a good villain in this movie, but the subsidiary villains weren't, to me. Like, the engineer was kind of stupid to me. The Ultraman was kind of stupid, and even the fake out with the Hammer of Baravia thing, like.
Yo, why are we talking on that? Like, as far as the plot, were they, like, some of the things that they incorporated, like the themes?
For Superman, How does Superman shave? How does Superman shave?
According to the John Byrne version, it's that.
Good.
What's up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I take a crack at it? All right. Can I take a crack at it? All right. I think Superman saves by like looking in the mirror and using his heat vision.
Correct. Heat vision in the mirror is the answer as a clean sweep. Well done.
Thank you.
You want another category? Yeah? Okay.